Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tis I, your true Prince Freaks, and today we're here on a brand new channel. Yes, before I was on a YouTube channel called Freaks Nation. If you want to go, or Nation of Freaks, something like that. If you want to go check that out and see my first couple of videos, I wouldn't recommend it. They're kind of garbage. But yeah, we're here on this new channel, and we plan doing lots of different variety of content. Apex Legends, Destiny. Really interested in Borderlands 3 when that comes out, so in Fallout 76, and of course, Fallout 4. Speaking of which, today we are here for we're here for two different builds, one of which is a marketplace, and the other is a kind of a community living area. I was going to recreate one of my apartment builds over here, but I don't find the time for it in this video. But let's get to the marketplace first. To start off this build, we're going to be building our marketplace. We're going to be building a Starlight Drive-In, if you haven't noticed already. And this build starts with a concrete foundation, a 2x2 in the middle of the pond in the center of the build. And we're going to be putting on the wooden shack foundations on each side, and then surrounding the perimeter and these walls right here. And then next to this walls, we're going to be using the barn door or the big door frame, just like the right side, so that way it kind of gives it a more open entrance look for the marketplace. This is going to be separated into two different areas, one of which is like the storage, and the stairs are going to go up to the upper level, which you'll see in a little bit, and the other is just the shop area. I'm separating it off, as you see right here, with just more walls and doors. We're going to be placing on some metal doors. In a bit, I'll show you the upper level. Alright, and to get to the next portion, we're going to be using these half-wall foundations well, not foundations, these half-wall pieces, so that way we can place in our roofs. I did the roofs a little ahead of time off camera just to save some time in the video. I hope you don't mind. And you know how to build these. Just use these little slanted pieces to fill in the gaps and just go all the way around all the outer walls. And right now we're going to be using the barn floor upper floor pieces because they're just a little bit more rustic and more worn, if you know, and they're just a bit more immersive. You know, they fit the theme better. We're just going to use these half pieces to go all the way around the second half, so that way we can fit in our stairs to the upper level. And I didn't know what to use this upper level for at first. I thought I was going to make it like a hangout area for all the workers here. I thought maybe I'd just make it strictly farms. I thought of maybe putting beds up here and like finishing off the roof. But then I decided that I need a radio beacon. And I thought, you know, the higher the radio beacon, the more the signal gets out. You can correct me if you want on that, but we're just going to be using this small little generator, nothing fancy, just something that powers and gives off the ambient electricity we need. Then remember, we're putting our radio beacon right next to it. And after that, we're going to be lining the walls with these power conduits. I do neglect to put one down on the upper right hand corner of the building, but I'll go back and fix this off camera. You want to make sure every corner has a power conduit, so that way the light reaches the whole structure. We're going to be putting down some neon light signs that I do on camera to signify each individual shop, and you know, just other lights so that way they can see better. We're going to put down a garden bed for now. I don't feel like putting in any plants in at this very moment. We'll go back to it. After this, we're going to be heading into the community living area, so let's get right to that. And before we head on to the next portion of our build, we're going to be looking at the finished product of the marketplace. I do opt sometimes to put the corner pieces on the roof to give it a more rounded look, or use in the concrete tab there's like this triangle floor piece that I fill in the bottom with. But this is kind of what I'm going with for now. I have turrets surrounding the perimeter, so that way all of my shopkeepers are protected. And I put down all types of lights so it looked all nice. I gave each shop a little bit of its own little individual type of decorated piece. And I used the do-it-yourself mod to give them some type of inventory. These are just level 1 shops right now. That's just kind of what my character can afford. I don't really use any cheat mods to give myself any other like any other benefits other than just nothing I could really think of. I don't glitch caps into my system. I don't really have a lot of resources. This is kind of just what I can muster right now. The do-it-yourself mod has these little prefabs that, like, all these little prefab decorations that fit into the shelves that we saw me show off a little bit ago. And don't mind me while I just put down a piece of decoration I forgot to do because I do not come prepared as I would like to. Just figure it out, guys. You got it. There you go. Can we get on with the video now? Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, each little shop has its own little unique inventory. As you see, there's weapons, there was armor, the clinic has medicine, and each of them has like their own little decorations in the background, like weapon rigs. The clinic has like little chairs to sit in, like at a real clinic. There was that power condo I was talking earlier, by the way. And now we're going to be getting into the next portion of the video. We put together the community living area. Alright, to get this started, we're just going to be putting down the walls on the outside. We're going to be using the barn pieces. We're going to be putting the walls around a 2x3 perimeter, and then an extra set of shack floor foundations at the front for a balcony area. I ran out of resources, but I did have this all prefabbed. I had all this stuff put away, and I kind of forgot the build order here. You're supposed to put the big windows up front, in like the front part of the building where the porch is, and then you're gonna have the smaller windows in the back. And if you'll watch me, eventually I'll figure it out. Wait a minute, that's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be over here. And there you see me put it together correctly. The big windows are supposed to be for like the living room area and like the main area, the show off like the building, and the back windows are just kind of let in the morning light. So there are the walls all completed. And like that, we also have our roof in. You've seen me put the roofs together before. If you've seen my simple cabins build, it's actually very similar to this one. We use a lot of the same decoration tactics that I use, and I have these. See the post here, and I put the stairs right in the middle to kind of give off a more stable look. And you're just going to watch me decorate for a little while before we end the video. We're just going to be putting down just some basic things, some community living stuff. We're going to put down a little area for everyone to sit in, some fancier decorations for storage, and just kind of more counter space over here. I don't like using the clean, fancy mods. I like the base vanilla, like wooden colonial look. I think it fits with the lore of the game, and I think it fits really well. I just realized I don't have enough resources for the kitchen I wanted. So we're going to be opt for the actual useful crafting station. I want to take a little time here to discuss the new channel. Before I was having a channel, I didn't really have a lot of time to post videos, and I was the only one who was really dedicated to the channel at the time. But here we have the rotation clan for. We want to do a lot of different games, as I discussed in the video, and we all want to independently. We all have our own independent channels. I still have Freaks Nation. I don't know if I'll still post there at all. If you want to go over there and check out my old videos, they're, again, not really good, but if you want to check out where I got my start, you should go there. And maybe if I get some support over there, or if I get subscribers or people really want to see more of that content, I'll post there more often. But as of now, I just kind of plan on posting here every so often, just to keep the content alive. I'm mostly going to still be doing Fallout 4 content. I know our group leader wants to do more Apex, and I know someone else in our the rotation clan wants to do more Destiny, and we're just gonna have a more variety of content with this channel than we did on my last one. So definitely look out for all those, and definitely hit the like button and subscribe for all those, all the cliche YouTuber sayings to get all the good content. Anyway, now that I got my little monologue and time killing out of the way, we're going to talk a little bit more about this. Just because I don't feel like wiring a whole bunch of electricity, we're just going to be using a lot of candlelight. We're going to give this guy a little radio next to his bed, just because. Candlelight, lit trash can, just kind of brings the whole look together. At nighttime, you can really, the shadows of the light kind of give off a more eerie look and just kind of more warm feeling, other than just blasting every corner of the room with light. And to finish it off, we're gonna use Place Anywhere to glitch in this last candle on the dining room table. So that's the quick builds, the cute... Oh, what's this guy doing? Get over there. No. There. There we go. Perfecto. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching all the way through, and I very much appreciate it. I call these the QBs, the quick builds, Fallout quick builds. Just small little things you can throw together. My build videos tend to be more quick, easy, cheap buildings you can put together if you don't really plan on building big, sprawling settlements, but you still want something useful. Anyway, I've been the True Prince of Freaks, and have a glorious day.